Solve for x. Negative 3 3/4 times the quantity x plus 5 equals negative 15. So let's rewrite this equation as negative 3 3/4 multiplied by the quantity x plus 5 is equal to negative 15. One way we can solve this is that we want to isolate x. We want x by itself, or the coefficient in front of x to be 1. So let's focus on negative 3 3/4. What we're going to do is change that to a fraction greater than 1. So 3 times 4 is 12, plus 3 is 15. So we have negative 15 over 4 multiplied by the quantity x plus 5 equals negative 15. From here, what we'll do is that we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. We'll multiply by the reciprocal of negative 15/4. And we need to do that to each side of the equation, because what you do to the left side, you need to also do to the right side. So why are we doing this? By multiplying by the reciprocal, it's going to allow us to create 1, because 4 over 4 cross cancels to 1 over 1. 15 and 15 right there, that cross cancels to 1 over 1. Negative times a negative is a positive, so we're essentially left with 1 over 1 times the quantity x plus 5 equals, now we'll do the math over here, 15 and 15, they cross cancel to 1 over 1. So we're left with negative 1 over 1 multiplied by negative 4 over 1. We have this right here, which is essentially 1. So we're left with x plus 5. And over on the right, we have negative 1 times negative 4 over 1. That's what that's going to be equal to. And so negative 1 times negative 4, that's going to be equal to 4 over 1. So we have x plus 5 equals 4 over 1, or we could rewrite this again over here because we ran out of a bit of room. We could rewrite this as x plus 5 equals 4, because any number written over 1 is the same thing as that number. And so now we just subtract 5 from each side, and x equals negative 1. So now to check our work, we'll check our work right now. Here's our original equation, negative 3 3/4 times x plus 5 equals 15. We're going to substitute x equals negative 1. We're going to substitute that in for x right there. So now we have negative 3 3/4 multiplied by negative 1 plus 5 equals 15. We're going to do a couple things here. We have this negative 1 plus 5. That negative 1 plus 5, well, that's going to be equal to negative 4. I'm going to put that over 1. And then we're going to convert this fraction, this mixed number right here, into a fraction greater than 1. We did that earlier, but we'll do it again. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 3 is 15. There's 15 over 4, and we have the negative sign we're going to leave out front. Well, we know we're multiplying this here, so this is the same thing as negative 15 over 4 times the quantity negative 4 over 1 equals 15. We know that a negative times a negative is a positive, and 4 and 4, they cross cancel to be 1 over 1. And so now we're left with 15 times 1 over 1 times 1. Does that, and the left side becomes just 15, because 15 times 1 is 15, and 1 times 1 is 1. And so these two, the left side and the right side, means the same thing, are the same, which means that our answer for x could only be negative 1. And that's how you solve this and check it.